Welcome to Pretty Lies and Alibis. Let's seek the truth and travel the long road to justice together. What you know, Alibiers? Hope you're having a great Friday, the day before New Year's Eve. I did not think we would have an arrest in this case before the new year, to be honest, but we do. Let's show you who has been arrested. 28-year-old PhD student Bryan Christopher Kohberger has been arrested for the murders of Ethan, Xana, Maddie, and Kaylee. He was taken into custody early this morning. He is in Monroe County, Pennsylvania, which is about 2,500 miles away from the crime scene. So what do we know about Bryan? Well, we know that currently he is a PhD student at Washington State University Pullman campus, which borders Idaho, as a matter of fact, in the Department of Criminal Justice and Criminology. It's about 7.9 miles or about a 10-minute drive to Moscow. Now, I tell you, with him being a criminal justice student, this could give a little light into how he was able to evade capture for so long. I always kind of thought this wasn't somebody super familiar with that house, because you would not leave two roommates in the basement alive unless you didn't know they were there. So I'm really interested to hear the connection here. Was it the stalking scenario that we've heard about so often since this started? Who knows? This gives me some big Ted Bundy vibes, though, guys, just with how Ted Bundy was so versed on law and kind of knew what he was doing. This guy's hometown is in Albrightsville, Pennsylvania. I bet he's probably up there on winter break right now. And so what's interesting is on May 21st of this year, I'm going to pull this up for you. He posted on a subreddit called X-Cons asking people who had committed crimes to take a survey. Now, this says research participation needed. It says, hello, my name is Bryan, and I'm inviting you to participate in a research project that seeks to understand how emotions and psychological traits influence decision-making when committing a crime. In particular, the study seeks to understand the story behind your most recent criminal offense, with an emphasis on your thoughts and feelings throughout your experience. In the event that your most recent offense was not one that led to a conviction, you may still participate. Additional surveys are included after the open-ended section as best to understand your unique traits. The study should take about 15 to 20 minutes to fully complete. Then it says your identity and all answers are private. Now, what's kind of poetic about this is actually today, December 30th at 3 p.m., there is a celebration of life for Maddie and Kaylee. We know that their families have been a little hesitant to hold a celebration of life in fear that the killer or killers might show up. So I hope that this gives them a little bit of a better opportunity to properly say their goodbyes today. They'll never say goodbye every second, every minute, every day until these parents and family members take their last breath. They will have a heaviness on them that most of us, luckily, can never imagine. So he has already had his first court appearance. He was arrested in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania by SWAT. He was arrested by a SWAT team assisted by the Pennsylvania State Police and the FBI. His court appearance this morning, they're going to extradite him to Idaho, where he will face the murder charges, among other, I'm sure. The white Hyundai, guess what? Taken from his residence. We know that that's been a matter of public information for weeks now. They have been desperate to have tips on this white Hyundai. It was registered either in Pennsylvania or Washington. Not sure yet which one that was. What's interesting is Bryan Enton on Twitter. Here's some more pictures of Bryan, by the way, while we're reading this. It said Bryan Enton's been on this case since day one with News Nation, has done a great job of keeping us updated on the progress there. But after Bryan was arrested, he asked if anyone else had been arrested, which I thought was interesting. Bryan Enton says, I'm told he had a quiet blank stare. This map, y'all, it makes a lot of sense. He was pretty darn close to where they were. I just want to know, how does he know them? So Also, here is the Vine link that shows he is in custody. He's 28, white male, and he is at the Monroe County Correctional Facility as of 6:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you think about all the poor people that have had their name just absolutely thrown all over social media, private information. We've probably had 10 or 15 innocent people who have had the worst thing happen to them, which is to be accused of a very gruesome crime. We know one TikTok user is being sued by a professor at the University of Idaho, and I'm surprised we haven't seen more, and maybe we will see more now that we've had this arrest, because this is not anybody we've ever heard of. Now, he's been on radar for a little while, we know, and clearly they caught up with him, but Kaylee's family says they do not know the man at all. What's new other than that? Well, ironically, just today, there's going to be a cleaning crew sent to that house where the murders took place in preparation to turn the home over to the homeowners. They do not know what they're going to do with that home. Not sure I would ever live in somewhere where this took place. A lot of people say they could. I could not. So what's next? There is a presser, 4:00 Eastern time. Not sure how much more we'll learn other than what we've already learned and pieced together. But I will be back tonight unless something crazy happens. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. If you hit that little bell, if something comes up that really isn't worth a whole episode, but I would like to get out there, I do YouTube shorts. So it'll notify you whenever I post any new content. So check me out there. I already have the link on social media. I'll include it in the link in this description as well for that presser, 4:00 Eastern, 1:00 Pacific time. So let's see what they have to say, but a good day for justice. And, I think as most people was really worried this was starting to go cold and we may not find this person for a very long time, but here we are. And as of right now, he is the only person arrested. Not sure why I asked that. Maybe we will get some clarification at that news conference. All right, guys, we'll see you later tonight. Hope you have a good rest of your day.